succumbing to her injuries, and this is really, really, really sad. Fina did her best. I'm telling you, she did her best to make sure that she got all the support, all the care. This young, beautiful lady passed away, unfortunately, in the hours of Saturday. Actually, she passed away at 6 a.m. and thoughts and prayers goes out to the family, and this is really, really sad. So, let's get into it. Now, Ruth Otabo, sister of Big Brother Niger Season 7 winner Fina, has passed away. The family announced her death on Sunday, actually, August 31st, 2025, at 6 a.m. through a statement by Echo solicitors and advocates. Now, after suffering complications following a tragic accident on August 13, 2025, where she was hit by a truck linked to Dangote Group near Auchi Polytechnic, Edo State, which led to a leg amputation. Now, she succumbed to the leg amputation, and the family is grieving and has requested privacy to mourn, promising to share a funeral arrangement in due course. And so let's take a look at the statement. It says, the passing on to glory of Ruth Otabo. We remain solicitors to Ruth Otabo, Josephine Otabo, whose moniker is Fina, and the Otabo family, and have their instruction to inform the public of this. With a heavy heart, the family regrets to announce the passing on to glory of their daughter, sister, mother on this 31st day of August 2025 at about 6:30 a.m. The family is presently grieving and will appreciate to be given a private moment to mourn the departed. The funeral arrangement will be communicated to the public in due course. Yours faithfully, for Echo solicitors and advocates, Justice Shegun Ojiano. Yeah, stamped. That is it. So this is really, really, really sad. Oh, wow. And apart from here, I've seen other victims of, people that have had amputations, and we just hope that this is a lesson to everybody. This is a lesson to everybody. But my thing is, why do people always have to be lessons? I don't get. And you see, the lessons too, we never even learn, because if they were to understand that, okay, this person has had their leg amputated because of this, they'll keep putting in measures, they'll keep doing better. And let me tell you, I know people are going to say that, well, how are the truck drivers going to know that an accident is going to happen or something? You can put in measures to make sure that those accidents don't happen. Because from what I was hearing, from what I saw, and the statement that I saw in the weeks that came, the driver didn't have this, the this was weak, he looked
What's
tired.
Like this? The driver didn't have what?
Well, so many things.
I think when we're having these kind of conversations, they then go beyond the personalities that are involved. It becomes a system issue. It becomes a and I've used this word. Probably this will be my first time I'm using this on. It becomes a human issue. So institutions and systems are supposed to work. What happens to people when they are hit by a car in Nigeria? What does the law say? What is the responsibility of the one who caused the accident? What are the demands? What are the privileges of the victims? All these things are things that if a system works, you wouldn't have to. I remember my cousin had an accident in the US, and the truck that hit his car, causing the accident, it was like they break a fail. He didn't do it intentionally, but they paid out of their nose. They paid out of their nose, and he had to be taken care of for as long as the court demanded he to be taken, and huge amounts were demanded of them. That way, when you have paid that amount of money and the system works on you, you will not try it again. When you're moving your car, you check your brakes. When you're moving the truck, the company will make sure that you have your licenses. You see, these things are not only a company issue, it's a country system issue. Once that is fixed, all these young people's lives will be preserved. And when you look at the age ranges, because I've been following VDM keenly on this story, when you look at the age range of the young people whose dreams are being...
I was actually about to mention
being truncated. It's just sad. It's just really, really sad. And when we saw this story, I was hoping that we'll get some sort of a result that will become a lesson, like you rightly said, for the company and for the people as well. But here we are. Of course, nothing can be done again. Hopefully, like you rightly said, it becomes a lesson we're able to learn. But when people like VDM wake up and come for companies like this, let's know and understand what they are basing their arguments on, and let's support if we can. Because Fina is one of those people that has come for VDM. Me, I'm not here for the violence, but I'm asking that, Charlie, advocating for people's well-being is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. Until it reaches home, you will know. And she should also stop using this as a content creation avenue.
Who, Fina?
Yes.
No, madam.
Excuse me?
No, madam.
Excuse me?
We're not going to do that.
Excuse me?
No,
Have you
madam.
seen her pages?
No, ma.
Have you seen the blogs?
How is that content creation?
I'm going to lend my grace hand to her this morning.
Yes.
If you've actually lost a sister before, you would understand that the stunts she's pulling are not necessary. You've lost a sister. You've lost a sister. You have lost a sister. Through this very tragic way. There's always a way to handle these issues. Trust me, there is. You have lost a sister, not a friend or somebody that is just walking around. I'm going to keep the rest of my comments here.
Because and I actually had a lot to say, but we've been told to move on, so let's just move on.
Oh, you can say what you want to say and leave the rest of the stories. This is also equally important. It could happen to anyone. You want to say something, say it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Well, Odumadu Black is asking Headies Awards, where is my car? And this comes back to people who promise cars and promise monies and promise things, and then they don't give it. I've personally been in a competition before, in an event before, where they promise to give this to you, and then it never happens, and you just let it go. So I stand with Odumadu Black. Headies Awards, where is his car? Simple as short. We don't want any talk. Please bring him his car. Because he has even forgotten that he has one car. I don't forget say I win car. He has forgotten that he has won a car. Trust me.
True.
And it's it got to a point in time when it comes to TGME self, they had Best New Artist actually came with also winning a car.
Yeah.
And Joey B started that initiative. He won. He was the first person to win.
Not
starting
it.
the year. He was the first person to win and got the car. Then he followed to Mr. K Day, Mr. K Day, and then the rest of it. So yeah. If you know that you can't do this, don't come and be adding.
Headies has a car. You will not stop that. Give him the car. They are buying the car. They are buying the car.
That day. Headies was what, last year? And
the guy himself don't forget say you win car. How would they now come and give him the car? He don't forget say he win car.
Challenge. This is funny. When I watched it today, I laughed. I was like, this man. And 31st of August is when you remembered, since you won Headies. He hasn't even forgotten that he won a car. But
Yes, I don't win car. Seriously.
Well, let's get into it now. Nigerian rapper Tochukwu Bebemu Ojogu, popularly known as Odumadu Black, has accused the organizers of Headies Awards of refusing to deliver on a promise to give him a car as part of the compliment of winning the next rated artist category at the 2025 edition of Headies Awards in April. Now, the rapper was supposed to receive a car. However, the rapper's call-out of the organizers of the awards suggests the promise has not been fulfilled, and Odumadu is still without the full complement of the award he won. Taking to his X handle, Odumadu claimed he had only just remembered that he had not received his car and asked the organizers where it was. So, in the words of Odumadu Black, he says, I don't forget say I win car. Headies, where my car dey? Please. The question is now, in front of you. Do something about it. Otherwise, next time he'll call you out like this nicely. He'll make it serious. You know Odumadu Black, when you start coming out there, yeah, there though.
I need to. You just give the car and go.
Give him the car. If you know you can't do, don't be put. You see, adrenaline.
Oh no, I know. I do know how it is.
I know
Headies is a big platform.
I'm very much aware.
They will never do that. The fact is, like, there could be issues, and what they should have done was communicate to him, or with him about it. But I don't adrenaline. about no man, it's Hades you're talking about. It's like saying that out of excitement, TGMA's promised that they're going to award Mimi a car. Why would they do that?
Let me put this to you.
Put it to me.
When someone makes a promise to you,
yeah,
is the person allowed to withdraw the promise if it's a promise and it's not a contract, it's not signed?
Well, you see, okay, so they would say things like, or lawmakers or the voices that be in the law space would say that verbal agreements can be held in certain circumstances, but not all.
Not all.
Yeah. And so if someone says, "I'll give you something," and there's no witness, or there are no other, avenues to prove that the person actually said this. My sister, you
was witness, the entire head is the entire congregation.
They are witnesses that he wins a car, and they say it at the event. So he is entitled to that car. So they have to give it to him.
Eddie's call me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have for you today on Entertainment News Segments. My name is Daphne Flash. Remember that the entire week you're going to be getting this back to back, okay? Everything entertainment and more right here in GH, in Africa and beyond. My name is Daphne Flash. You also to go on our social media pages and stay with us for more information on entertainment and any other news. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the show with Miriam Udak-Mensah. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for coming through with those entertainment stories. Now, away from this, we're getting into our big conversations. But before we get into that, Telecel Cash, your secure, convenient cash platform, is still offering the lowest charges ever, even better sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash. It is still free on the Telecel Play app. So whether you're paying school fees, or I know school fee season is here. Yeah, school fees season is here. Whether you're paying your school fees or sending money to your favorite people, remember you can make payment to all other networks everywhere or anywhere cash transfer is accepted as means of payment. Just dial *110# or download the Telecel Play app today and get it for free. Of course, you're just sending it. Telecel says they have more for you, more data, same price. Telecel bundle allocations have been reviewed and now offer 10% more data at the same old price. In addition, your favorite 400 Ghana cedis data allocation has increased from 190 GB to 250 GB and does not expire. This means you get to enjoy more data at no extra cost. Just dial *700# or *530# to access a variety of unbeatable data deals on Telecel. Don't miss out on these enhanced offers. Stay connected with Telecel today. Telecel, connecting energies. And that's about it for Coffee Daily. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's a jam-packed Monday. Oh, well, what? Friday is saying. It's Monday, and it's the 1st of September, and so we're starting a new month, and the energy is just right here. Also, remember that we're celebrating 5 years of media excellence and impacting life and changing the narrative in the media space. So please stay with us as we continue to grow together. Make sure to stay with us right here on the platform as well. It's time for us to get into our news review segment here on the AM Club.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Of empty Cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are Cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the Cowbell coffee with you every moment promo.
I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted.
Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit, 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prizes.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Rent back with the Pia Come on, come see what? Where this guy? My friend, see before.
It's the Telestar Too Much Money promo. Win cash daily, weekly, and a grand prize of 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Just reload or buy a bundle with Telestar Cash to earn points and stand a chance to win big. Dial *500# or visit the Telestar Play app to opt in and start winning in the Telestar Too Much Money promo. Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Amacho, sister no man when is campaign? Sister no man if you're a baby, many schedule no. If you know, meto etiaka. Inti ene, uno ba no mpe baby amobeda. Oh no abeka. You did too much money. No matter.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watch cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars stick to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika want to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe Nubi. The Kokono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, my name is Ruki. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion, and it's something I would say is my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game-changing ingredients is water. Tap water at the moment is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste weird and produce too much waste, so it's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
From the heart of West Africa, a new wave of talent is rising. This is the Model International 2025, a platform where beauty meets purpose, where confidence meets character, and models are made, not just discovered. Watch contestants from across West Africa compete, learn, and grow through weeks of intense training, industry tasks, and high-fashion runway shows. It's not just about the walk, it's about the presence, the vision, the story behind the face. From photo shoots to styling challenges, cultural showcases of bold runway moments. This is where the next generation of African models take center stage. Fashion, power, transformation. Dial *920*248#. Select option 4 and follow the prompt to purchase a registration form for a cool 100 Ghana cedis only. Or visit www.themodelinternational.com to purchase a form. For more inquiries, call or WhatsApp 0508-906-222. The Model International 2025. Be that model. Are you ready? Are you ready?
you ready?
Welcome to a brand new season of VIP Access. That's what we're talking about.
VIP Access Podcast is back in 2024 with a brand new season. It's bigger and badder. From Australia, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, Season 4 of VIP Access Podcast will once again present you with a cross-section of Africa's brightest music stars and industry gurus, sharing with you tips and tricks to making it in the game. VIP Access will also highlight East Africa's rising artists in hip-hop, Afro house, classical music, Afro pop, and jazz music genres. Brace yourself for an exciting new season that will spotlight the expansion of African music while exploring the role of women in the music industry.
We are walking superheroes, and we sometimes we don't even see it in ourselves.
VIP Access Season 4 is proudly supported by the Australian High Commission.
The legend.
KNIILANTE.
It's a decision.
Love me.
Amazing.
On the show, I am John Jermaine.
Welcome to Building Bites, where Ghana's tech stories come to life. We're on a mission to tell relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem. Stories that inform, inspire, and ignite growth and innovation. We speak to the builders behind Ghana's favorite startups.
There's a popular conception that AI is going to replace engineers.
I had never developed an application before because I was coming from data science, now learning software development. I literally went like, oh, by the way, I can build this app for you guys in 3 months.
We are not just a podcast, we are a platform, a community, and a catalyst for growth.
The market is very saturated. Everyone is a fintech now.
Yeah.
Even a photocopy center in Pillar 2. They say they are fintech.
Yeah. We've served close to 8 million customers since we launched. Almost all the products that you see on the MTN's mobile money menu are ours in terms of credit.
We are maturing, but we need to fix that. Then we can say we have a matured tech ecosystem.
This is Building Bites. Plug in, level up, let's build.
I want to find out one thing. What happened with you and Chris?
One day we could see Cosmos and says, bro, I want to do my solo album.
Ghana, if somebody go blah blah, even for the media space right now, go talk your mind right now, go talk to they go blacklist you. Event organizers self, they go then boom on it, balance one.
This was a part of our group. One of the times we feature on 9,010 labs. Fluid. So I called him. So speak to my manager. Where?
Patience is a virtue that carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Always know that you live to fight another day.
I feel say we musicians, one thing we like do, we know how to create. But the business part, we know the add them to whatever we do.
Me right now, as I stand here, everything is about marketing. If I do
the people I was looking up to, these two boys called famous people. Their work looked like they had like they were like 17 people or 20 people.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This is your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead it.
Your songbird Jackie. Keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know, we release up on our marriage. But I'm just yeah. Best I got to big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's up on our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Quasi out there. And keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. D-da-day.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a water cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
Hey, play into one young one, sister. When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika on to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe Nubu. The Kokono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Charlie, you've sent me a box of empty Cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are Cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the Cowbell coffee with you every moment promo. I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted. Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prizes.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Well, you're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Uduak Mentant Monday. So, yes, we're going to be getting into our political and national conversations. But note that it's a new month. And so, happy new month to you all who have just joined in. If you've just joined in, you made the right choice. We're about to hopefully have a peaceful conversation. Peaceful conversation. These gentlemen, they like to disappoint me. But this morning, I think they will not disappoint me. Right, gentlemen? Yes, I think they will not. But a very big thank you to Jibu Water. They say that if you want water that gives you options of 20-liter bottles and also 18.9-liter bottles, your dispensers will definitely have a breath of new life as our Jibu Water flows through them. It is hygienic, it is clean, it is pure for you. I always say right here on the show that drink water and mind your business, but don't just drink any water. Drink clean water, hygienic water, and it comes from Jibu. Call us on 02098458117 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/gh for more information about our brand, Jibu Water, a better life. Now, again, Cowbell Coffee says they have amazing prizes for you this season. They're celebrating this season with you. They have amazing prizes, just amazing prizes for you. Jump onto this promo and thank me later. Visit cowbellcoffee.gh on all social media platforms for more information about this promo. It's regulated by the NLA and, of course, it is FDA approved. my guests are ready, so I'm just going to jump right into it because the conversation we're having this morning, a lot of them. Akwetia is coming up tomorrow. Akwetia by-elections is coming up tomorrow. I think we want to start from there. Joining in for the conversation, Ibrahim Gomna, NPP Communications Team Member, Mahama Jinapor, youth and civil rights activists. I always tell them they start as activists until they connect themselves to NDC MPP. Then we smoothness level. This man, he started as an activist. Benjamin Kwame Amankwa, NDC Communications Team Member, the man in power. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
We are fine.
This man was telling me earlier, the opposition put no why you busy say. Mr. Gomna, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good? How's the north?
We are doing well, and yes, that things are getting really worse.
Yeah? Things are getting worse?
Things are getting worse.
Yeah?
Fuel has even increased again. And all the taxes are affecting transport and fuel. So we are managing to survive.
Mr. Jinapor, today you've met your friends.
I have.
Yes, you have. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm well.
Awesome. It's really good to have you join us on the show this morning. Gentlemen, so I want us to start with Akwetia, since it's the closest to us in conversation in terms of what events happening in this country. We were met by a very sad story a couple of months ago about the passing of the MP for Akwetia, and so it became necessary by law for our constitutional provisions that we go for another election to elect a member for the constituency. So yes, campaigns have been happening, and then the final one was over the weekend. A lot of things. Also, his 1 week or 40-day celebration or observation was also over the weekend. So a lot of things coming up from there. Let's start from the very, very pressing one right now about the representation of the NDC at the 40 days observation. Yeah. The NPP has concerns. Yeah. They're saying that, these people are treating us like orphans. They showed up looking not like people who came to mourn with us. And then there was the chairman of the NDC making certain gestures that they think wasn't very respectful. Let's touch on those issues. So for some people, these are trivial issues. But no, I think that it requires some sort of attention. And so I'm going to start with you. Should I start with you, Mr. Amankwa?
No problem.
Yeah, Mr. Amankwa, let's kick off. You people have been under fire.
Yeah, let me say good morning to your viewers, and once again thank MS24 for the opportunity once again to be here. Let me start by saying that death is a serious thing, and when a family member dies, it is important that we don't make politics out of it.
Absolutely. We
mourn with the family.
Absolutely.
So for this reason, I will not go on that trajectory of trying to make mockery of the late Ernest Kumi's death. However, I will rather focus on the violence that has characterized our elections up to this point. Starting from the recent one, Ayawaso West Wagon, we come to Ablekuma. And for Akwetia, the history is there. I have always consistently asked the question, why should it be that when we have elections, there should be violence? Election is a competition of ideas. It is not something that we have to fight or do or die. I think that our politicians and all of us have nurtured the idea and have misled our people into believing that election is a do and die affair. But if politics be played on pro bono political, as the Latin phrase goes, or on for the public good, we will realize that as I'm here with my gentlemen, we are all here, despite the fact that we may differ in ideologies, we are here to talk about the development of Ghana. And even though we may disagree, the ultimate objective is to see how best we put ideas together to help Ghana develop. So I will urge all the political parties, NDC, MPP, especially the foot soldiers. One thing the foot soldiers need to understand is that they are the ultimate victims of any violence that will break out. Whether you are talking about physical damages that will happen, or you are talking about the legal punishment, the politicians or the honorables have the resources to be able to avoid those punishments. And so if they incite you to engage in violence, and you do not think twice and you go do that, you're going to be find yourself wanting. And in most cases, as they have demonstrated over the years, they will let you be on your own. There are people who have died in elections. You are dead and gone. Politicians are still there. And so I will just advise all of us, both the NDC and the NPP, that the Akwetia by-election is just a sharing of ideas. It shouldn't be something that we should say that we have to do or die, or something that if I don't get it, then my opponent will not get it. By all means, we need somebody competent enough from Akwetia constituency to lead or to represent the people so that development will be brought to the down. Having said that, let me quickly add and say that, you see, consistently, the New Patriotic Party has been a political party that has always asked highness to take care of goods. And when the goods are eaten, they ask why. You elect leaders who mislead your party or who present your party in a way that the party gradually is becoming like CPP of Nkrumah. In actual fact, if you listen to political commentary and experts in political science, they will tell you that the current crop of leaders of NPP, if they are not very careful with the way they are going, they are actually going to lead NPP to become something like CPP. NPP is a great party. In fact, a party of intellectuals. NPP had always appealed to people because of the caliber and quality of people that they have. But in recent times, the trajectory has been that the people who have deep pockets, who can influence, who can be buga are the people that they encourage to lead them. Let's take their challenge. Their challenge started from the just ended 2024 elections. You will realize that people have complained and said that the way the country is going, the country wasn't going in direction. People have even suggested things that should be done. Former President Akufo-Addo condemned all this. That's why I'm saying that they elect hyenas to take care of goats, and when the goats are eaten, they ask why, and they want to blame people. They have elected people who cannot do the work. Now let's take the Akwetia candidate. Elections are to be open for people to contest. You, as a political party, single-handedly went to Akwetia, choose one person, and say that that is the decision of the party.
But Benjamin, does that not just cut their stress down, knowing exactly what they're looking for and what they're faced with? They already have minority in parliament. They don't have time for all of that. They have an election in January. They have a lot of planning to go on. You can see they're already campaigning.
You have just summarized my point for me. It cuts their stress down. But it is not about their stress. It is about the interest of the people at Akwetia. And for that reason, the people of Akwetia should be given the opportunity to decide who should lead them there. That is the point you are missing. NPP as a political party is a vehicle through which development could be achieved at Akwetia. Now, NPP as a political party cannot just decide for each and every member of the Akwetia constituency. In fact, their refusal to give the people the opportunity to decide who should lead them is what is going to lead to their failure. And as you have already might have heard, Global Info Analytics have already predicted. In fact, two of the major posters in Ghana have already predicted that the NDC lawyer is far ahead and he will be winning. Indeed, this will, after Tuesday, we will demonstrate to you one major flaw in NPP's political strategy. And that is why I am making the point that not giving the people of Akwetia the opportunity to elect or to choose who will represent them is going to be one of their major downfalls.
Well, we definitely live to see what happens on Tuesday. And so I'm going to give the NPP member here an opportunity to speak on what is happening there. Mr. Goma, good morning.
Good morning. Let me say a very big good morning to the entire populace of the Ghanaian people. Let me especially say a big good morning to my people in the Northeast region, and I want to just say it briefly in a local dialect. So Imam Pruli, I want to say Mabisi NPP Dema Yada Suba. And in the Bimoba, I want to say Iwandu Alefanuoko. And in Chakosi, I want to say Ejan Hio, Ebuan Hio, Dabi Kasi. That's just briefly. And coming back to the issues about Kotia and all of that, but it's important to note that by-elections are part of our democratic processes since 1992. We've had several by-elections, and most of the times in the past, I want to say categorically that since 92, most of the by-elections happened under the reign or the leadership of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. And even though some happened under the NPP, there have been a series of violence, sometimes to the extent of death and all of that in our previous by-elections. Be it Atua, be it Talensi, be it Akotia, you can mention as many as of the by-election, Kumbungu and all of that, that we had by-elections in the past. So, and in addition to 2019 at Ayawasi West Wagon constituency, we had a by-election there. I think we had one in the Honorable, the late Hayford in Central Region, I think after Winneba. We had quite a lot of by-elections across the country. And it's unfortunate to always observe that by-elections are marred with lots of violence and all of that. And leadership comes with responsibilities. When a leader is elected to lead a country, it comes with responsibilities. So in 2019, when Ayawasi West Wagon by-elections happened, it informed the then leader, the President of the Republic then, that he was going to disband any form of vigilantism, because the vigilantism was one of the key vehicles that fuels violence and shooting and killing at by-elections. And the President, through consultation with the Council of State and all stakeholders, including the opposition then, the NDC, the Parliament then, because the Parliament comprised of both opposition and the MPs. I mean, they, by unanimous decision, passed a law disbanding any form of vigilantism in our country as far as electoral processes, not only limited to by-elections, electoral processes are concerned. And you would bear with me that the 2024 elections that was conducted under the NPP reign, there were no vigilantism as far as the political parties are concerned until after John Mahama, or after Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia had conceded defeat, that the NDC hoodlums took over electoral coalition centers to destabilize and destroy all of that, just to be able to steal or snatch more seats. That's very condemnable and unfortunate. That notwithstanding, there have been recently Ablekuma North, 19 polling stations, and notably you would agree with me that it's not even, I'm not mincing words, that these were known NDC hoodlums that went to assault Hawa Kumsen, the former MP, former Minister of State, a mother, a grandmother, and a woman. They assaulted her, put her on the floor, and did all that they could do to her. They also assaulted Nana Lloyd, the national deputy organizer of the NPP, and a host of others. In fact, I was at the place. I had to flee the area on my feet, and that was very unfortunate. So I think that the NDC as a political party has already violated the law that was passed that disbanded any form of vigilantism. Because if vigilantism was disbanded and you decide to send vigilantes to Ablekuma North,
was that what it was?
Your guess would just be as good as mine.
Or they acted on their own accord?
They send them. Who supervised they are going to that? It was the NDC that supervised them.
Okay, I don't have...
Those who assaulted them are known executives. One of what was he? I forgot his name. He's a known NDC executive, and what do you call it? Nima. And he was part of those that the police arrested as part of those who are. And some of them are branch executives of the NDC. They are known NDC people. That's very unfortunate and condemnable.
Okay. You're going to speak on the Akwetia issue.
We are getting to Akwetia, hopefully Tuesday. That's tomorrow. And it is a very big task on the President, the National Security Coordinator, the Interior Minister, the IGP, and everybody to prove to us tomorrow that as President Akufo-Addo was able to organize 3 of the most, the best and most peaceful by-elections in Ejusu, Kumawu, and Asin North after the disbandment of vigilante in 2019. It is a task of the president and all these security agencies to ensure that tomorrow Akotia proves that they can also, NDC can also supervise a free and fair elections. If that does not happen, it goes a long way to mar our progress as a democracy. It goes a long way to send a very negative signal to the president that already there are already serious signals of insecurities all over the country, killing, shooting all over, death through Galamsey, people shooting each other and killing each other all over the place. So to him, just 3 days ago, 2 days ago, so to him, what happened there was very unfortunate. You go to the Solar Tuna Calabar area and the Bole Bamboy constituencies, people had to flee this country. They are in Côte d'Ivoire as I speak to you now because of killing over land issues. It's very unfortunate, very condemnable. And I'm very concerned beyond even the political commentary.
I was going to say that this goes beyond
we must be very, the president must be really the most worried person now because of the high levels of insecurities all over the country. Akotia tomorrow should just prove that we are on the path of abiding by the law that the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, passed that disbanded all form of vigilantism. If tomorrow repeats Ablekuma North, we are doomed as a country. But the NPP is going to Akotia without any faith in the Ghana Police Service, because the Ghana Police Service supervised the beating and assault of our Kumsen. We are going there without any faith in the Ghana Police Service until they prove us wrong tomorrow. And we will not allow ourselves to be killed. If they kill you, they will seek God's forgiveness and God will forgive them. That's when I narrow it to our state. What really happened at Ablekuma North, that they beat and assaulted people and they went and only 6,000 cedis was awarded to them as punishment. It means that even if they assault you tomorrow and kill you, our courts and all of the systems to protect these people. So don't allow the NPP people tomorrow in Ablekuma North, Akotia, don't allow them to kill you.
What does that even mean?
If they kill you, they'll ask God for forgiveness.
What are you insinuating?
What I'm simply trying to say is that we do not have faith in the Ghana Police Service on grounds of Ablekuma North. And for that matter, the Ghana Police Service has a duty and a role to prove us wrong tomorrow by making sure that they supervise the best and the most
Which
peaceful.
they have promised. And
no, until that happens.
Leading up to tomorrow.
Promise wouldn't be
even
enough.
as today, as a Friday, and I'm saying this to build your confidence if it can help. They have deployed men on the ground. They've done
deployment is not enough.
Okay, so they have been working.
They just have to prove
I have
us
even
tomorrow.
said that the way the police is going, it's looking as though there is cause for alarm. We've seen arms being seized from people and all of this. So I think that so far they are putting work.
It might just be the case that IGP Yohunu would want to redeem himself tomorrow. With all the bloody shooting all over that he has supervised as IGP, he may want to redeem himself tomorrow. I mean, it's under his reign as IGP that all this shooting and killing is happening all over.
But these are actions taking beyond, because for instance, what happened in Sotium, this Homo festival has never had such aggression. You know, in my opinion, it's always been
police,
a very fun
every form of gathering. Every form of gathering must always be complied with the public.
I agree.
The gathering.
Goma, please. Let me land on this on this thought that if indeed there has to be police presence, but when you are alerted that there's going to be a certain level of chaos, there's a number of deployment that is going to be made,
and that's the failure on the part of the IGP.
The regular,
and that's the failure. That's the failure on the part of the IGP, because you are the IGP is not just one of those normal public servants. He's a security person with security intelligence. Everywhere they're supposed to be gathered, there needs to be enough police presence to ensure law and order. If that fails, every blame as far as insecurity in the country is concerned is given to the IGP. And I hope and pray that tomorrow he proves us wrong. He'll conduct and supervise the best elections in Akotia without any casualty, without any form of vigilantism. Nobody should wear mask. The moment you wear mask to Akotia, you mask your face, we would regard you as a vigilante, as a thug, as a criminal, and the NPP is not going to just allow anybody to kill us and ask God for forgiveness. We will protect ourselves.
I keep hearing you say that, and I worry the kind of signal it was sent, but I pray that it's well within the conversation that just be safe tomorrow, okay? Just don't go there and allow yourself to be killed. I'll keep it that way. Mr. Jinapor, please. you can touch on that conversation for me briefly, but from the angle of what are some of the recommendations for the NDC, the NPP, and even the Electoral Commission, and even the police at large?
Good morning to your viewers, and thank you, MX24, for having me once again. It's always a delight when I join.
It's always a delight to have you.
This is an election.
Yeah.
And an election should not be grounds for people to feel insecure or unsafe. An election, it should be a place where people, the grounds of an election should be a place where people freely are able to demonstrate their democratic rights under the constitution of this country. But the fact that we require 5,000 policemen to conduct an election for over 20,000 constituents is alarming.
It is.
I believe the current government hails itself for having goodwill and says that we have the goodwill of the people. But if that were the case, the General Secretary of the current government should not go to funeral grounds to campaign for one particular candidate or another, or to say anything political for that matter. This is somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, somebody's son. And you have taken the opportunity at his funeral to come and say that, oh, you know, the NDC will come into power and blah, blah, blah. Well, I've heard a wider conversation that when, to curb the issue of by-election violence, when a sitting MP is unable to continue the rest of his tenure, the party for which he was voted should decide, or they should conduct an internal election to replace the person so that it's not a by-election. I believe the discussions in that particular regard should continue. I don't believe that the policy in its current form is acceptable to a lot of Ghanaians because the constituents would still like to cast their votes in their election. So if we voted for person A and he's no longer there, you
would like to make the next decision.
The party should not be allowed to determine who should represent us. We should be given a say. So perhaps maybe they should look at something along the lines of, I was listening to the conversation on Join News news file. Honorable Rashid Tanko Computer was saying something along the lines of we should get about 40% constituents, or we should invite stakeholders in the constituencies who will make that decision. So this issue of by-election violence should not continue. But so far as recommendations go, I would say that the goodwill of the people is not really, if you look at the political climate today, the goodwill of the people does not rest with the sitting government as they would like to believe.
Oh, is that so?
It's not there.
Interesting.
It's not there. The level of instability in this country is just, we have fallen 6 points. 6 points on the peace index.
Yes.
And that is alarming. We are getting close to Kenya and the other countries, and no, this is my Ghana.
A lot of insecurity.
This is the Ghana where I can wake up in the middle of the night and go anywhere and do anything and still come home and feel safe and feel secure, even though my party is not in government or whatever the case may be. So the current government has some work to do there, number one. Number two, the opposition also are becoming too sensitive, in my opinion. Any pinprick.
I'm glad that came from you, not me.
Any pinprick feels like a stab of a knife. No, please. We cannot have. Once intolerance begins to seep into the society, the system will become too hot for all of us. We have to be tolerant. We have to allow the sitting government to roll out their policies. We have to allow them to take their decisions behind the curtain, and whatever decisions that they have for us, we are sure we voted them into government. Is that not the case? If over some time we realize that no, these people are not representing our best interests, opportunities will come again for us to make another decision. And at that point, you can give them whatever message it is that you have to give them. But they are becoming too insensitive also. And so by way of recommendation, I would say that my brothers on the other side, they need to become a bit more tolerant. And as a matter of fact, even go forward to support the current government, because this is a matter of peace and insecurity. We cannot have 5,000 police. Galamsey is ongoing. Why were 5,000 men not deployed to that area? We have the instability issues in the Savannah region.
The anti-Galamsey task force.
I mean, we have the Savannah region, Solar Tuna Calabar. And we see people migrating. People cannot sleep in their houses. They have to go and sleep at the police station. If 5,000 policemen were deployed to the Savannah region, perhaps these issues would have been curbed. And so we want to see that.
We do.
Yes.
So, you know, when this conversation came up, have you landed, please?
Yes, please.
You have. Oh, right. When this will be last week when Augustine came in with some recommendations that were already given and what the police was. I was saying that this is a by-election, people. Our national, like the nation went through a whole election where we elected our president and our members of parliament, and we didn't need all of this.
We didn't need 5,000.
All of this dramatic moves around it. And I'm saying dramatic because for me, both parties could have just gone through whether or not someone dropped because they are, you left we've left this constituency for you or not. Whatever the case may be, let's just go in knowing that the interest of the Ghanaian people is what we're all seeking. Exactly. Then it now boils back to the conversation of, do we really lead this country as people leading a people, or we're leading for our own interest? Really and truly, when you look at some of these conversations, it's very worrying. But finally, before we go, because the big conversation on the table right now is tomorrow. The NDC is leaving when to Akwetia? Because I've seen Chief of Staff is already there.
Yeah, we are there. We are all there.
What are you doing here?
We are all there.
Some people need to hold the fort.
Absolutely.
And so we need to, but we'll follow suit. In fact, from here, I'm already
on your way to Akwetia.
But let me quickly say that, you see, the notion that peace is the responsibility of somebody, and we neglecting that responsibility ourselves is one of the biggest challenges we are having. The security apparatus of the state are mandated to provide peace or maintain peace. They can do as much as possible.
Right.
You understand? But every individual, even me and you, must make it a point that we ensure peace in Ghana.
Sure.
For example, if you and Miriam, myself and you, plan here that we are going to do something, the police can only base on intelligence and be able to prevent that. If the intelligence are not available, we'll be able to do that and disrupt the peace. So blaming the police solely without us as individuals taking responsibility that there is the need for each and every one of us to ensure that there is peace in Ghana, we'll have a problem. Now, I will speak briefly about the Homowo incident. See, these are a group of people going for festivals. Normal festivals, police are not necessarily there because these are cultural traditions.
Usually just there
so
to
if
guide.
they go there and something happen and people are dead, let's come to the table and see how we prevent that from the future. Instead of blaming Mahama for that. In fact, if you blame Mahama if you blame Mahama for people fighting at Homowo and killing themselves, that is absurd.
But you see,
if you ask me.
But you see, the Homowo incident
I know.
one incident in a larger space, right? Homowo, we've had Teshi, we've had Swotum. Then we have Ablekuma North.
Okay.
So because of that, Akwetia tomorrow, everybody is on edge.
You see,
and that alone, who are we supposed to look forward to?
But you also get where he's coming from.
I'm just making the same point that he's making.
Yeah,
my point is that, you see, the blame game, that's why this morning, if you look at my approach, I really do not want to blame anybody. I've learned recently that one of the means of providing solutions to problems is taking responsibility instead of seeing the responsibility as someone
else's.
So that's one of the things I've learned recently. And so, for me, if the people of Akwetia say that they want to ensure that there is peaceful elections, there will be peaceful elections and nobody can bring violence there.
I agree.
You understand? The police can only, even those 5,000 men that they've sent there, if the people decide that there will be violence, the police cannot do anything. Miriam, are you getting my point of argument? So let us as individuals and groups ensure that there is peace. Then the police will also help and we will have peace.
I think we saw this in the 2024 election when an MP, I'm not going to mention the area, decided to share money and the people said they were not going to collect.
Exactly.
We're not going to collect. We're going to decide who, you can't use 100 cedis to come and buy us. And then that area had a very peaceful election. They went through their elections peacefully, elected who they wanted to elect, and then life went on. So I think as a people as well, we owe ourselves the responsibility. Like you rightly said, let's not go there to be killed. Don't allow anybody to kill you. So go there not instigating anybody against each other. Don't start anything that will start.
For the record,
please.
Ablekuma North, not a single constituent of Ablekuma North perpetuated any form of violence. It was imported people by politicians seeking their interests. And to make a case, well, let me tell you, as you said, this government, just in 8 months, has lost greatly the goodwill they enjoy in every sector. So Akwetia is just a case to lie and poo-poo themselves that, yes, they will still have the goodwill of the people. They are showing that Mahama is doing well. Look, Mahama promised cocoa farmers 6,000 increase. He has not done it. Mahama said 24 hours to create job. He has not done it. Mama said you fight Galamsey within a week or a month. He has not done it. Mama said he would do a lot of things. He didn't do. So Ghanaians are beginning to give up on him. So now, let me tell you, before I move on, let me just announce this. The Ghana Statistical Service, GLS S8 survey, they are having a very serious issue of non-payment by the government. So accommodation unit survey, informal cross-border trade survey, labor force survey, all these surveys, government is unable to pay them for the past 3 months or more. So government of Ghana,
Miriam,
make sure that
are you
pay
going to
this,
allow Goma to be bringing
very
a
important
personal agenda to this? This is a clear agenda to see. And Akufo-Addo, do we want to talk about the number of people who are not paying Goma? Goma, do you want to talk about the number?
I would have catch you in the middle of it. I allowed you to go through it because these are also issues that are in the country. So I'm not allow you to. And the thing is that you have to, like he rightly said, you have to be tolerant of the government. I am. It's how many months in the government. There are a lot of things. It's good that you call them out, so we know. So they know that Ghanaians know that they haven't paid some people.
On this show, I told you that look, I am that person that gives full credit to. Look, I told you that this government, when they came to power, even a single day of achievement, when the dollar was falling, I sat on your show here and I joined many people to praise that. Even if it takes 24 hours for you to mess up, I'll come out and call out and you don't tell me I should be tolerant. No, you don't do like that.
You are liberty. You are liberty to know how you want to feel. I just want you to know.
So I want to tell the people of Akotia that tomorrow you have a responsibility to protect, preserve the legacy of the Honorable Ernest Yaokumi, the star boy of Akotia that unfortunately he passed on a few months ago. I want to tell you that Mr. Sumedu, who has a very good credibility, integrity, and a proper goodwill through his generosity in the constituency, would continue the legacy and protect the legacy of NSC Yaokumi tomorrow. So tomorrow, the good people of Akoti, I'm calling on all of you to vote for progress. Don't let anybody lie to you that they will do anything for you because they are in government. In fact, they are MPs in this government that even if you go to they are MPs of this government, if you go to their constituency, there's no single project or any development in the past 8 months that they can even brag about. So don't let anybody lie to you that if you're in opposition, you can't bring development. Tomorrow, Akotia vote for the NPP and reject
the last say.
The focus is peace and order. We are tired of hearing news of people having been killed or assaulted. We are tired of... I've heard that the Ghana Police Service, I think it was reported in the news a few days earlier, that they had to deploy even a special type of vehicle just so that if the crowd becomes rowdy, they can do some bit of crowd control. This is not a war-torn country. This is not a politically torn country. We are NPP, we are NDC, but we tolerate each other. We live and exist together in peace and harmony. And so for Akwetia tomorrow, all we want to see is that proper peace and order is maintained. 5,000 policemen can do the job, fine. Deploy 5,000. But make sure that by the end of the day,
we don't have one issue.
One casualty. 5,000 policemen should be able to prevent one single casualty from occurring in Akwetia.
Absolutely.
So we want to focus on peace and we want to focus on order.
As you said, Ghana can do it. Ghana achieved it in Ejusu, Ghana achieved it in Kumawu, and Ghana achieved it in Asinop. So we can do it tomorrow too.
I would just say that, like my colleague said, the object is to maintain peace. But to quickly add that, the police deploying 5,000 personnel there is self-inflicted. You see, look at what happened at Ayawaso, what happened at Ablekumanov. So in order to prevent peace, the police are not there to intimidate anybody. Let's help ourselves. That's why I am preaching personal responsibility. All the constituents in Equatia should take it upon themselves that tomorrow they will go to the polling stations, go and vote, and peacefully go home. At the end of the day, we'll have peace. So that the police presence there will just be guiding people to do the right thing. There will be no need to deploy anything and any weapon. That is my final word.
All right. Thank you very much.
Akwetia is a known Galamsey constituency, right? And that issue has been going on in that constituency for some time. they didn't deploy 5,000 policemen to that place to curb
I see your point.
You are missing. He's missing the point.
I see your point, but
the fight against Galamsey, you want to go back.
No, don't go.
Have you read the Professor Boating report? A report that indicted sitting members, senior cabinet ministers.
You have not even begun. I mean, you have to keep quiet talking about Galamsey.
I didn't bring Galamsey.
Failed.
No.
Your government has failed.
You are talking about Mahama failing.
So you want the people of Akotia themselves. You want the people of Akotia themselves to stand up and do something about themselves.
Your home minister, who is in charge of Galamsey, indicted members of the government.
Is that man still a minister?
Oh,
that's man.
When you release the report, was it not relevant?
Goma.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Be factual for once. That's Professor Frimpong Boating indicted members of the NPP government that they were seriously involved in.
What happened when you came to government?
And they sacked him.
Who?
They sacked Professor Frimpong for bringing out the fact. Am I right?
Is the report? Has the report gone from Ghana? When you came, where's the report?
Oh, is it not on this report?
You reported that he was sacked.
The report. Where is the report?
I made your point.
That is why
I promise you they were going to be gentlemen. They have not been very gentlemanly on the show. Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
You are just being mischievous.
Okay, right. Thank you very much for joining us on the show, gentlemen. It's been a very fruitful conversation. I think when it comes to the conversation on Akwetia, which is happening tomorrow, we have exhausted all our opinions and thoughts on that, and even recommendations. And so tomorrow we're looking forward to a very peaceful election. We wish both parties, and including some other parties who have lost their chance to run this race, we wish them all the very best. And that tomorrow is one of those elections that will come out from and say that indeed Ghana has won. My name is Miriam Uduak-Mensah. See you again tomorrow right here. Tomorrow we're going to be giving you a comprehensive report on Akwetia elections in Akwetia tomorrow. Again, make sure to stay with us on all social media platforms. MX24GH on all social media platforms. We'll be live on YouTube, on X, and of course on Facebook as well. Again, my name is Miriam. See you again tomorrow.